Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel ban list is interesting, I hear. Today, big dogs, I'm going to be giving you guys my first thoughts and everything I think about it. Let's go ahead and jump on in. It's underwhelming as always. No. Okay, so before we get into the Master Duel ban list, guys, I'm going to tell you some cards, and don't tell me if they're on the list. Don't tell me anything on the list, chat. That leads to an automatic ban, because it's supposed to be a reaction, okay? Some cards that I'm hoping to be on the ban list. Maxi's not going to go on there, but it would be nice, because Maxi's pretty annoying. But I don't think that would be needed to fix the game. I think we need more Snake Eyes hits. Something like Diabell, right? Like Diabell to 1. You know what? Original Band or Popular to 1 would be really good, right? I think that's like the main focus, hitting that, and then turning around and hitting FTKs and stuff like that. Like just very unnecessary cards that shouldn't be in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on in, and let's go to this scene. All right, cards to be limited. Oh, cards to be unlimited. I read it wrong. I was... Holy crap, chat. I was about to say, what do you mean? That's the only card limited. Hold on. Time out. Magispector Unicorn Kieran to 1. My thoughts on this is that this is fine, chat. This is 100% fine. I don't think... So the problem with Magispectors is that it's a pendulum deck and they have no effects. Let me go ahead and make this a little bit bigger if I can. But like, as a pendulum deck, the deck literally defeats its own purpose because they only have one effect. Where pendulum, you know, most pendulum strategies have 2 effects. So I think that this is perfectly fine. This card could have been off the ban list a long time ago, and I guess maybe good for pendulum players, but doesn't really mean anything for us, right? I love that Magispector monsters can't be destroyed or targeted by your opponent's card effects. That's actually pretty huge. Kashtira Breif to 3. All right. That is a boost to Kashtira. A huge boost to Kashtira, which, to be honest, guys, I don't even... What? Like, my problem with Kashtira is that in Master Duel, it's annoying. It's very, very annoying to deal with. It's a card that it's a deck that promotes unhealthy gameplay where some players just can't play. You know what I mean? Like that's my problem with Kashtira Breif. But I think that it's a really strong card, but isn't a card that, like, if you had it at 1, then you have it at 3, because any deck that can use 1 would use 1, and the only deck that can use 3 is regular Kashtira. So I'm indifferent with this. It's just my bias towards them. Yaguro to 3. All right. Well, I mean, these unlimits are getting more and more depressing, chat. Yaguro is just not a good card. Kashtira Breif control is crazy. And then we have Tellarknight Ptolemaeus to 3. We were actually on the ladder to Masters, and I got FTK'd by this card. For the people that don't know what Tellarknight Ptolemaeus does, is that once per chain during either player's turn, you can detach one material, special summon from your extra deck one XE monster that is 1 rank higher than this card, except a number monster, by using this face-up card as your material, and it's treated as an XE summon. So back in the day, a lot of people would make this monster with 3 materials, and then go ahead and summon out Cyber Dragon Nova, which allows them to summon out Cyber Dragon Infinity. That's not like, that's okay in today's modern Yu-Gi-Oh! But what the other person does is that they detach 7 materials from this card to skip your opponent's next turn. And he did that to me. And to be honest, I think cards like this shouldn't exist. I think the first effect is fine. I think the second effect is complete bullshit. Anytime you can skip your opponent's turn, it just shows how out of touch Konami is with Yu-Gi-Oh! Why would I sit down and play a card game that says I can't play the game? It makes no sense. It genuinely makes no sense. And Konami continues to print stupid cards like this. I'm already pissed off at this list, chat. I'm already just pissed off. There's a whole bunch of pack fillers so far, chat. And I heard it gets worse, but I'm just pissed off. Now, how often is it for you guys to get hand looped? Or yo, thank you so much for the sub, Panda. But what are the odds of you guys getting turn looped? Not likely, but it's just the fact that that exists that it just makes me upset. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's go to semi-limited. Okay, all right, twin. It's a step in the right direction. It's a step in the correct direction. It really hurts me, chat, because we were playing a pure Fire King deck that used Bonfire to get the Popular, and that was it. Literally just Bonfire Popular so we can get to our original so we can summon our Ponix. No other Snake Eyes cards. And I think this hurts me more than it hurts you type thing, right? This is more of a reasonable turn loop than Arcana Force. Actually, this is easier to pull off because Selenites can easily stack 7 materials. But anyways, I'm agreeing with it. Okay, we're limiting the consistency, but we do need a big hit. We need something to actually take Snake Eyes down a couple of pegs because Bonfire isn't going to be enough. Divine Arsenal AA Zeus to 2. Okay, twin. Okay, twin. Okay. Wait, why does it say? That's crazy. I like it. I mess with it, chat. I think that this makes Zodiac decks a lot stronger. I don't think that this is ridiculous. I think that most Yu-Gi-Oh strategies have moved past being Zeused. So it's cool, but I don't think that this will play a huge impact. Rescue Ace Airlifter was from 3 to 2. So we're gonna make a bigger hit to Pearly and Rescue Ace. What? Okay, look, I'm not saying that these decks aren't strong, but these decks are not the problem when it comes to actually dealing with the legitimate threat. The legitimate threat is that we're in a tier 0 format. So if we're going to address these decks, right? In theory, we obviously have to address the real elephant in the room. We have to address the big deck, right? Like, so that's my hopes. There's no way we hit the decks that are weaker than Snake Eyes without severely hitting Snake Eyes as well, right? Right? There's no way. There's no way possible. Cards to be limited, and that's where we're going. Summon limit to 1. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think this card should be banned. I think at 1 players will still play it. This is stupid. This is like Vanity's Emptiness, but I love the direction that it's going to. Right? Kaiser Coliseum banned. All right. I love it. Kaiser Coliseum shouldn't exist. Floatgate shouldn't exist. Catapult Turtle banned. Konami, what? Huh? It's an FT. Yes. Look, and I think FTKs shouldn't be in the game. But hold the fuck on, chat. There's more, right? There's more, right? There's more. So hold on. Let me get this straight. The most powerful deck is Snake Eyes. The most powerful deck in Master Duel is Snake Eyes by a mile, right? We're going to hit Pearly and Rescue Ace. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, Konami? What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. This is a joke, right? This isn't a funny joke, but this is a joke, right? Right? Bonfire limited to 2, so Snake Eyes is practically dead. Bro, I'm spazzing! I'm fucking spazzing! Because the reason why we don't like Master Duel is because of Snake Eyes. Don't get me wrong, both Pearly and Rescue Ace are fairly strong decks, and I don't dislike the hits. But you're telling me you're going to hit the worst decks and just leave the tier 1 to tier 0 deck untouched. acting like he's surprised. I am surprised. Who in their fucking mind thought that this was a good idea? Who's in charge of this? Who is in charge? I don't understand. I just genuinely don't understand. The Catapult Turtle. So are we getting the stuff that makes Catapult Turtle broken before the TCG? Because apparently Master Duel is 3 months behind, roughly, to the TCG, and the TCG has Catapult Turtle at 3. So obviously there's some combo that I'm missing right now in the TCG. Since the TCG is the fucking future, that is just what. Chat. Do we need to be playing 3 Catapult Turtle? Snake Eyes must be bad. Snake Eyes must literally be the worst fucking deck ever because Catapult Turtle was getting banned and not Popular. We already know. Like, that's the card. Catapult Turtle FTK, guys. Take me the fuck out, chat. This is... You had an entire... Chat. They had an entire World Championship 2024 to determine what was the strongest decks, and what they got from it is Rescue Ace and Pearly. I'm about to crash out. Get me the fuck out of here, chat. Get me the fuck out of here. Not the turtle, man. Yeah. Get me the fuck out of here, chat. Before I crash out. I might. Holy crap. I might quit Master Duel. I think it's time.